Israel's foreign ministry accused French President Emmanuel Macron of mounting a crusade against the Jewish state after he called for the international community to take a tougher stance on Israel if the humanitarian situation in Gaza doesn't improve. The ministry denied any humanitarian blockade, calling that claim a blatant lie while defending its control over aid entering Gaza. It added that instead of pressuring jihadist terrorists, Macron seems to support rewarding them with a Palestinian state, referencing the Hamas attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, which triggered the Gaza war. In a 3-hour interview earlier in May, Macron suggested Europe consider sanctions against Israel due to the worsening humanitarian crisis in Gaza, where hundreds of thousands face starvation. Macron criticized Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during the interview, calling his actions shameful. Netanyahu quickly responded, accusing Macron of siding with Hamas. After a ceasefire with Hamas fell apart in March, Israel imposed a blockade on Gaza, blocking aid for nearly 3 months. While the situation has slightly improved recently, aid groups warn of widespread hunger and looming famine. About a week ago, the UK paused free trade talks with Israel and introduced new sanctions on West Bank settlements, increasing its criticism of Israel's military actions in Gaza. Foreign Secretary David Lammy said current trade deals remain, but talks can't continue with a government pursuing egregious policies. Prime Minister Keir Starmer expressed horror at Israel's escalation in Parliament, echoing a joint statement with Macron and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. The three leaders warned they might take concrete actions if Israel doesn't halt its military offensive and ease humanitarian restrictions. Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz also criticized Israel's plans to control most of Gaza, saying he no longer understands the purpose of the military actions and warning Israel not to cross lines even its closest allies won't accept. The conflict began when Hamas attacked southern Israel on October 7, 2023, killing about 1,200 people, mostly civilians. Hamas took 251 hostages, currently holding 58, most believed alive. Israel's ongoing offensive has killed at least 54,000 Palestinians, mainly women and children, according to Gaza Health Ministry figures, which do not separate fighters from civilians.